Potsdam Bear Arena. So you got a fancy scoreboard to see there. Ref checks in with Nathan. Checks in, I believe it's Kellogg in the steel net. They only have the one goalie here today. Sometimes they, last time we played, they end up splitting the goaltending. Big E, who has returned to the lineup, ships that out, and Wendell comes right in. And good job on Parker knocking that down. He gets a little bit pushed from behind there into the corner. Parker's still got it. Now Wendell's got it. They look around. Wendell coming in. Nice hard shot from Wendell. So 21 seconds in, Wendell's already got a hard shot there. Kellogg with the save though. So some good early pressure from your Rabbits. Parker on the face-off. Gets that back to Big E. Big E with a big shot that Pierce can't quite get to. And St. Lawrence is able to get that out. Noah back checking. Pierce going behind the net. He drops that. And we'll go try and go forward now. And they're able to keep that in where Big E will get that. He goes over to Noah. Feeds that up to Pierce. And here comes Parker. Ice is fast right now, though. Icing has been waved off. And Pierce and Benton are on now. Hugo and Jack. And wise decision on H not to play that. Although who knows, we all saw that Canada game where there was way too many guys on the ice and it didn't get called. All right, Jack around. Gets that over to Benton. And Benton chips that up. H was trying to fly through there, didn't miss it by much. Hugo coming behind that net. And here comes Benton. Benton pushing that through. H coming in. Oh, Benton! Oh! Goalie looks like he might be a little shook up there, as Benton kind of got pushed in there. No whistle though. All right, back to the point. And Jack couldn't quite keep that one in. And he goes down to Little E. And H is getting some rhythm here. They dump that in with Carter and Little E. Carter putting some good pressure on there. And St. Lawrence, they end up skating out with it a bit. And Jack in the corner. And here comes Riley. Pushed that out to Bryson, to Carter. Carter crosses the line, dumps that off to Bryson. Bryson slams on those brakes. And Carter Lacroix has it. Carter to the slot to Bentley. Nice pass. Bentley just couldn't quite get the shot off. And out come the Steel coming back hard. As nice back checking from Carter. And Mason's coming up with it. He dumps that all the way in. So 3 minutes of hockey here, scoreless so far. And Mason gets pushed off that puck. And we got a hustle here. As, a good shot from the Steel there. One shot, one goal. But not much Nate could do on that one, as that was just a really good shot. Kind of underestimated the Steel player and the speed that he had, and we ended up getting beat back, unfortunately. So 1-0 lead for the Steel. I'm still not worried at all, but that was just a minor slip there. All right, Big E coming all the way back. He's an outlet pass. Can't quite get it out. He's got to slam on those brakes. Gets it over to Wendell. Wendell gets a little... And back to center ice. Icing is waved off. No, it's going to have a little bit of time here. And we dump that out. I don't think it's going to have a knife for icing. Plus Pierce is there. He's got Parker in front. And there's Wendell. Wendell to the point. Ooh, shot goes wide. Good effort from Hugo there. Pierce in the corner. Oh, Pierce coming out. Parker. Back to Hugo. Back to Jack. Jack with a quick shot. Cleaned up by the steal. Jack's going to hold off there. And they're going to ice. Oh, they say no icing. Oh boy, miscommunication there, but it works out. And back all the way it comes. And Hugo is going to skate this up as the steal actually fall over each other. Little Lee, Easton Lee in the corner. Benton's going to try. He does a good deflection from Benton there. And I don't think it should be on Benton. What about the other guy? That's a weird call. I don't understand that the other player didn't get a penalty for hitting Benton. That's really weird. So Benton's off to the box for 2 minutes, but they didn't call the guy that hit Benton. Anyway. All right. We got H coming around. All things considered, Seaway's dominating the game, but they don't have a lot of shots. So we're going to want to get some shots here. I think with this team, you don't need to play it like a power play, as I think we have an opportunity to score for sure. Here comes Little Lee, tries to get it in front. Nice effort there. And back come the steal. And behind the net it goes. Nice save from Nate there. Had to get that one through traffic. Mason coming all the way around. He slams on the brakes. And he's going to try and get that all the way out. And here comes Easton. Slams it on, comes back out, kill a little bit of time, and he'll dump that in with Riley coming quick here. So half the penalty kill is over. And here comes Carter. Good shot, but can't get it through. Again, I don't think our boys, which they haven't been, you don't really have to play it like a penalty kill per se, as they're a far stronger team here. And that shows in the play, but it does not show on the scoreboard, as we've yet to score here. The scoring Blues continue a little bit. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first period. And 42 seconds left in the power play. And they win that. Good battling from Riley. And Carter will dump that all the way down. And they do a long outlook pass there. Outlook. And try across the middle. Pass across the middle, which never stood any chance. All right, Carter chips that up. And Noah's going to go there first. Shoot that all the way around to Big E. And Big E will dump that all the way out. So that will kill off the penalty. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And now let's go get some goals, boys. All right, so 7 minutes and 57 seconds. We find ourselves down 1-0, but again, I'm not alarmed at all. There's no question who the better team is here. And other than that one breakdown, which unfortunately did result in the goal, it's been all Seaway. Let's see what Wendell can do. Oh, puck is loose in front. We got to get those pucks if we can. All right. Parker chases his man behind the net. And out come the steal. Hugo coming all the way around. In the corner, up to Wendell. Nice pass out from Jack. And here comes Pierce. Pierce to the outside, tries a shot. Jack might be able to keep that in. Jack's able to keep that in. And Wendell's battling down there. Pierce coming around the corner. And here comes Wendell. Wendell down low. Oh, can we keep it in? Jack will keep it in over to Hugo. Again, there's been lots of times where you would think we're on a power play. Good physical play from Parker. And out come the steal. As they will dump that puck in where Jack will get to. And now Wendell is there. Wendell slams on the brakes. Back to Jack. Up to Pierce. And let's play the puck, or let's not play the puck. a lot of Seaway players there on that one. Always hate face-offs in our own zone, but got H on the face-off here. 6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first. And Mason coming around. Travis sneaking up, but doesn't want to be spotted. And down they come. Mason, good play, keeping that in. Easton trying. Here comes Bentley. Could see the Steel coach fleeing the scene there to try and get out of the way of that one. All right, face off, 5 minutes and 55 seconds. A surprising score, but play hasn't been surprising, but the fact that we're losing 1-0 is definitely surprising. All right, Bryson, let's get it going here. So Bryson looking for some space, dumps it down to Carter. And nice effort as Bryson was streaking across the net. Again, nice tip try in front. And here comes the Steel skating out with that. Mason coming hard. And nice play from Mason and Bentley. And we get that up to Carter. And we stay on side. Carter still got it. Oh, and net is off, so. See, the green light came on there. I don't know how they signal that. I'm looking for green lights on both sides, so you can see that right behind there. But we got 5 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the first period. Boys looking to get on the scoreboard here. It's funny when you watch a game like this, you're not alarmed about the score at all. It's surprised that it's 1-0, yes, but the boys are dominating. Not in shots though. They need to get a few more shots. Oh, Biggie lost an edge there. And we're not going to be able to keep that in. Noah's coming hard. And Noah's got this. He'll pass that up. And Parker coming. Parker crosses the line. Into the corner it goes. Parker's there. Wendell's there. And we give it away though. Nice poke check from Big E. And Wendell will dump that in. And Pierce is coming into that corner. They reverse it around. Now Wendell will be over there. Bad bounce off the boards. And they'll get that up to Pierce. And there's Big E. He's going to get that across to Noah. Noah avoids the hit. Spins around. They'll get off on a change. Wendell down there battling. And there's H. Back to Jack. Jack with a low shot through, but nobody in front of the net, unfortunately. Hugo's all the way down low, but that's right to the Steel player, but we're able to keep it in. So again, zone time is not our problem. Shots is our problem, unfortunately. Jack is down low. He's looking. Oh! Man, that was a beautiful pass on Jack. But unfortunately, the goalie was right in front of us, so we got 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in this game. This game. If it was game, I'd be a little nervous. We got 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first period. Boys looking to strike here. It reminds me of our first game against these guys, as it was. We played a very close first period, and then we took off and never looked back. So hopefully, that is what you see here today. I hope. Can't see it not happening. All right. H on the draw. He chips that back. Jack with a nice play there to keep that in. Benton down low. In comes H for support. H has got it. H still has it. Benton's in there. And Jack coming hard. Nice play from Jack. Back to Jack. Down to H. H tries to put it in there. Couldn't get it through the 5-hole on the goalie. Back down again. H looking. He's got a shooting lane there. Oh, man, off the post. We've heard that sound too many times in the last 2 days. Twice, but that's 2 times too many. All right, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. St. Lawrence Steel currently with the 1-0 lead. Here comes Riley, Bryson, Hugo, Carter, and Jack. All right, we're going to do this face-off all over again here with 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And here we go, Bryson, and we got Riley. Nice passing from the boys to Jack. Jack can't get that shot through. Bryson down low. Nice play from Hugo. Again, the zone time on our guys' part is dominant as can be. But unfortunately, goal-wise, we do find ourselves down, which I hopefully don't have to say too much more, 1-0. And here comes Riley. Did a drop pass, but nobody was there. Mason will turn that around. He'll chip that up. And here comes Carter. But we are offside. So we got 1 minute and 57 seconds. And I think your only concern here is, well, yes, we're down 1-0, but just that we haven't scored in the first period. As that's been a struggle of late. And if we don't score this period, that's the third period and the first period that unfortunately we haven't been able to score. But let's see if we can change that right here and get a goal right at the end of this period and get the momentum going. And Wendell, he's going to turn it around. He comes across the line. He slams on the brakes. Long pass over, but it's just too far. Mason. Whew, all right. 1:21 left here. We got H, Benton, and Big E. Little E, Mason, Bentley. Let's get a goal, boys. Just a goal. And Mason. Oh, hey, there we go. Well done, Mason. I'd like to see a little bit of motion from the boys here. It looks a little dry that way. That's a big goal. As you've gone a lot of periods without scoring. Well, one whole one and that one, which usually against these guys. So nice shot from Mason, and I don't know if H, it looks like H tipped that, but to me that's a big goal right at the end of the first period. I'd like to see a little more emotion from the boys there on that one. Is you know what, I know you feel like you should be beating the Steel, but the reality was we were down 1-0, and that's a big goal. As we would almost, another minute had gone into the second period without a goal. All right, let's see if that gets the boys rolling. And H coming out with Little E. Nice catch from Little E. And we ran out of room there. We're able to keep it in. Here comes Noah. Oh, nice tip from H there again. H has got it. Noah's able to tip that. And all the way back in it comes. And maybe we can get a second goal here. Big E's coming. Little E. He gets tied up. Carter's in there though. Nice read from Carter. Good defensive play there. And out comes the Steel player. 22 is pretty fast, but likes to do a lot of stick handling. And that's going to end your period. So, all right. So there's your scoreboard. We got a 1-1.